And boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Obscure Angel BT, and for today what we do have in here, it is Assassin's Creed 3 Remasters running on my GT 740M, which is equivalent to a GT 920M. So, like usually Assassin's Creed 3, it is a remaster from Assassin's Creed regular 3, released a long time ago, that it was using Nvidia Next 1, but right now this remaster it is using the Nvidia Next 2, the same engine behind the latest Assassin's Creeds like Odyssey. So this also includes all the DLCs from the ancient Assassin's Creed 3, which makes it kind of a nice deal. So for the settings I'm using 720p with all the settings on the minimum, including the resolution scaling set to 50%. Motion blur was enabled, I just disabled, but every time I restart the game tends to enable motion blur all the time. So the minimum requirements asks for an i5 2400 with a GTX 660. So yeah, the 660 it is considerably much more powerful than our graphic card, and they said that it is a minimum for 1080p with the lowest settings. Although with 720p with 50% resolution scaling and using the minimum settings, what I got, it was an average of 26 frames per second and a maximum of 38, with a 1% low being 20. Well, to be honest, I even saw lower than that. During the ship moments before reaching Boston, I have seen moments where the frame rate was 17 frames per second, and the average in this test was a little bit bigger because I included a cutscene. So during the cutscene the game was performing a little bit better, above 30 frames per second, but during the regular gameplay it was mostly between 20 frames per second to 25, which makes it a little bit complicated experience. Although ask for any people with a PS4 or an Xbox One that have played Assassin's Creed Unity, they were having pretty much the same experience that I'm having in here. So yeah, if they were able to beat the game, probably you are also able to beat this game too, but although let me tell you that it is not comfortable. Also the resolution, it is pretty low, you can clearly notice a lot of jaggies going on. But I have to say that even with the minimum settings and forgetting about the jaggies, I mean the graphics are pretty good. You have shadows, you have volumetric stuff going on, the draw distances are good, so it doesn't look that much potato aside from resolution and the frame rate that you are playing, and that's it. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. So talking about the price, this is where I think Ubisoft failed, because they are asking $39.99 if you don't brought the Assassin's Creed Odyssey Season Pass, because for some reason if you brought Assassin's Creed Odyssey and if you brought the Season Pass, you will receive this game for free, or probably you have it already. But if you don't have Assassin's Creed Odyssey and you just want to buy this game standalone, you will need to pay $39.99 from Uplay store, which I think it's really expensive in my opinion, because comparing to remasters from Sega like Yakuza and Bayonetta, they all cost 20 euros, which is half of the price that the Ubisoft they are asking for this game. And not to mention that Assassin's Creed 3, it was considered one of the worst Assassin's Creeds from the series, so I don't really understand this price. I know that it brings all the DLCs, but still I think it's a little bit expensive. Also, I would love to recommend you to buy the game from Kinguin, but still I wasn't able to find any offer there with a lower price, so for now Kinguin it is not an option, but I do hope that in the future some keys will appear in there with much lower price. Well, the best option would always be for Ubisoft to lower the price, but I don't expect that anytime soon. None of the last remaster, it is fine, it includes a lot of new stuff, like better optimization on the CPU front, physically based rendering, which makes things more realistic, volumetric lighting, screen space reflections, ambient occlusion, a lot of stuff that we don't make use with these low settings, but still at least better CPU optimization and better draw distances and volumetric lighting and physically basic rendering. It's not possible to disable and so you get at least these effects going on. Alright, so that's all that I want to talk about Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Hope you've been enjoying the rest of the video. I will leave you with a little bit more of gameplay, and that's it. So guys, thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them. Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here. Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgering. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
No, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me? I'll have your head.
No. I rather think you won't.
A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will.
You are absolutely mad.
Just like all good artists.
Your parents must be so very proud to have raised a specimen like yourself. Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.